Today we got the new Road to the Final cards. We'll be taking a look at all the stats, see who's a great player, who's kind of average, and we'll be ranking them in a tier list. So if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get straight into this new promo. Are you fed up of coming against God Squad game in and game out?
What?
If so, make sure to head over to u7buy.com using the link in the description below. And don't forget to use code RAN at checkout for an extra little discount. So here we have all the new cards. We'll be putting them in a tier from S down to D tier depending how good they are in FIFA. Starting off, we got this new Ansu Fati. Now off the bat, 97 pace looking crazy. Cut the 4-star, crazy dribbling. And actually, for like the first time I think in ever, he has really good finishing. So I think this card, especially with those links, definitely sliding into A tier. May go S tier yet. We'll see later in the video. Next up, we have Gareth Bale. And I think I'm going to sneak him into S tier. And you may be thinking, how can a 3-star weak foot player go into S tier? Well, let me tell you, he's now got that upgrade to the 4-star weak foot. Obviously, his balance is still low, so he's still not going to feel incredible on ball. But 99 jumping as well, crazy in the air, crazy at everything except that little balance. And I'm okay with that. So for me, he's slotting in at S tier. Next up, we got this Bowen card. Extremely average card. Not even much to say at all. Really average. 3-star weak foot as well. Gonna slot him into that D tier. Next up, we have Cuadrado. Really solid right back. The problem is, even this late in the year, his defending is still just a little low and his physical isn't the most impressive either. Obviously, is great on ball, but at right back, I want somebody more defensively better. So I'm going to put him in B tier. At right wing back or right mid, maybe in the 3-5-2, he will definitely be A tier. But in a fullback, he's only going to be B tier for me. Next up, we got that Alejandro Gomez. The biggest issue with this card is his shooting. I'm also going to slot him in B tier, slightly above Cuadrado. But if we delve into the in-game stats here, you can see pretty much across the board, the shooting is extremely average. Obviously, great pace and dribbling and passing, but that finishing is really going to let him down. So for me, only B tier. Next, we got Kai Havertz. Unfortunately, also going to be slotting in to that B tier, even behind Gomez. Now, he has 4-star, but unfortunately, the low balance and agility coupled with him being 6'2" makes him not great on ball either. With kind of low acceleration, average finishing, he's just not going to get past the B tier, and he's going to be, I think, really overpriced because of his rating and league. Here we have this Ilicic card, and honestly, I think he's super underrated. Don't forget, he has 5-star skills, okay? So he is decent. Got solid pace, nothing crazy, but really good shooting. With 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. It will only be a B tier card again, but definitely one that's going to go under the radar here and there and maybe be worth it as maybe a super sub. He will be quite cheap. Next up, we got Camaro. I'm going to slot him into C tier above Bowen. Problem with this card, even as a stay back CDM, which is the only position you would play him, is that dribbling is really bad, and I feel like you would get pressed and lose the ball quite easily. But as a cheap option, he is still solid. Pace, defense, physical is there. And passing may say 78, but all you really care about is that short and long passing stat, which he does have in the mid 80s. Here we have one of the most anticipated cards of the year, Mr. Kimpembe himself, and you just know this card is going to be ridiculous. Everybody knows the gold is ridiculous. This card is going to be ridiculous, and honestly, me seeing him at 1.7 mil is actually really put me in a great mood, because I don't want to be playing this guy often at all. Now, his price will definitely come down, but realistically, he's going to be an S tier card. It's simple as. You guys have played against this gold enough to know that this card is going to be a joke. He's also going to get upgrades because PSG. Oh, this could be a nightmare card to have to play against. But yeah, easy S tier. Another extremely meta card returns here with Marcus Florente. And they've gone ahead and given him 4-star skills as well. So now he's 4-star. This card looks absolutely sensational. I might have to try him. For me, easy S tier. I'm actually going to put him behind that Kimpembe. Now, I haven't used that Kimpembe. Obviously, the cards just came out. But I can only imagine he is just so stupidly ridiculous that he will be better than like Florente. But obviously hard to compare. Following that, we do have Lozano. I'm only going to chuck him in B tier. Probably maybe put him above Ilicic. Really good super sub, but still has that 3-star weak foot. So it kind of does leave him down a little bit, but, you know, always got the high agility, crazy pace, and actually the shooting on this card is not bad at all. So for that reason, definitely going to be slotting in at that B tier. Another easy S tier card here with this Sadio Mane. I'm actually going to put him behind the Bale. Now, it's because I value kind of heading and physicality and jumping above kind of dribbling. So it's kind of up to your playstyle, which one of these you prefer. But this card just looks nuts, to be honest. It has pretty much everything. It's not even that bad in the air, it's just because he's only 5'9". But yeah, not much to say about this card. You know how he is. He's got every meta stat there is, except 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot is literally the only thing he's lacking, to be honest. The objective of the week is this Martinez. Not that bad a card. Sprint speed a little lacking. But I like his dribbling. He is 5'10", so he's going to be one of those ball-playing, slightly smaller center backs. Pretty good defense and physical with great passing. Honestly, for an objective card, very nice. Overall, I'm only going to slot him in C tier. I mean, there's just too many good center backs at the moment. So he is down to C tier, but I honestly think in-game he would be a really solid pickup. It seems this year, anytime Marcus Florente gets a promo card, Renato Sanchez is right behind him. They are both as meta as it gets. When it comes to a side-by-side comparison, I've always been a bigger fan of Renato Sanchez. Now, normally, part of that was the 4-star skills, which obviously is now equal on both, but still the dribbling difference is huge. Got 92 agility, 96 balance. It's just incredible. Put a shadow on this card, and it gets outrageous. 1.8 million at the moment, and really worth every penny. For me, he's actually going to slot in at the top of S tier. I'm putting him above Kimpembe. I think this Renato is going to be absolutely sensational. Simple as. He's just as good as it gets, pretty much. A classic Chris Smalling entry tends to get a lot of promo cards. Now here, right off the bat, you've seen terrible dribbling, terrible acceleration, average passing. I'm actually going to slot him down in D tier. I actually think that acceleration does make him unusable. Each their own, of course. My personal preference, I don't think you can use a center back with that acceleration whilst we're living in one of the biggest true ball metas of FIFA history. Alexis Sanchez, always a staple. He's going to be only slotting into this C tier. Actually, we'll put him at the end of B tier. Problem is, 3-star weak foot. So killer on an attacker. It's very, very difficult to be using a 3-star weak foot player, especially when he has 4, not 5-star skills. Obviously, he kind of has everything you're really looking for outside of that, but I do feel like that 3-star weak foot personally is a huge drawback for me. Here we have the new Telles. To be honest, his dribbling still does let him down. 2-star weak foot, 3-star skills is my main issue, but he's always had good passing and as well as physicals and okay defending. So we're going to slot him at the end of B tier again. Definitely better than a C tier, but honestly, nowhere near that A or S tier as far as left backs go in this game. Still quite low down the list overall. Second last on the list, we got Taliso. It's his first promo card of the year, actually. And his goal was just completely unusable this year. This card looks very, very good. The upgrade is ridiculous with the +8. Has nearly everything. The one issue you're going to run into is if you play him as a box-to-box, he's 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. But if you play him stay back, his probably defending isn't quite high enough. So it's going to be a bit annoying to try and mix and match that. However, he does definitely slot in at the end of B tier. Still a very, very solid player and with good links. Last but not least, we have Mr. Jamie Vardy. I was really hoping they would give him 4-star skills, as they did boost some of the stars on a lot of these cards, but they haven't. Obviously, all this guy is good for his true balls, like his pace and finishing, etc. are crazy, but not even that great dribbling with 3-star skills, bad passing. Gonna slot him at the top of C tier. If you do spam through balls, he is gonna be great. But anyways, guys, that's the end of Team 1 Road to the Finals tier list. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. See you guys next time.
Yo, I ain't here for the money.